Long ago, in a quiet countryside village, there lived an old father and his 3 sons. The father had spent his entire life working hard to raise his children, hoping they would grow up loving and supporting one another. However, as the years passed, the 3 sons became adults and began to quarrel constantly. They argued over small matters, blamed each other for mistakes, and refused to listen or compromise. Their voices filled the house with tension instead of warmth. The old father watched all this in silence. Day after day, his heart grew heavier. He worried deeply about what would happen to his children after he was gone. The sadness and anxiety slowly drained his strength, and eventually, the father fell seriously ill, lying weakly on his bed, his face pale and his breathing shallow. The old man felt both physical pain and sorrow in his heart. One evening, sensing that his time might be running short, the old father gathered his remaining strength. He asked a neighbor to call his 3 sons to his bedside. The sons entered the room one by one. Seeing their father lying weak and exhausted, they felt a sudden wave of guilt. The room was quiet, filled only with the sound of the father's labored breathing.
My sons, come closer. I have something important to tell you.
The 3 sons stood beside the bed, unsure of what their father was about to say. For the first time in a long while, they were silent together. The old father slowly raised himself up and looked at his sons with gentle but serious eyes.
When you were young, you used to play together, laugh together, and protect one another. But now, you only argue and compete.
He paused, then reached under his pillow and took out 3 single chopsticks.
Today, I want to teach you one final lesson. Each of you, take one chopstick. Try to break it.
The 3 sons grabbed his chopstick firmly and snapped it in half with little effort. Without saying a word, the old father slowly reached beside the bed and took out a tightly bound bundle of chopsticks. He handed the bundle to his sons.
Now, take this bundle and try to break it.
The first son tried with all his strength. His face turned red. The 3 sons began to laugh lightly, but the bundle did not break. They believed the task was childish and too easy. He pressed, twisted and strained, but the chopsticks remained firm. The 3rd son tried even harder, using all his power, yet the bundle stayed intact. Breathing heavily, the 3 sons looked at one another in disbelief.
Easily, just like one person standing alone. But when many chopsticks are bound together, they become strong and unbreakable. You are brothers. If you stay united, love and support each other, no difficulty can defeat you. But if you are divided, you will be as weak as a single chopstick.
The sons lowered their heads in shame. Tears filled their eyes as they finally understood their father's message. From that day on, the 3 brothers changed. They learned to stand together, to forgive, and to help one another just as their father had hoped. Unity is strength. Thanks for watching and hope to see you next time.